using and practicing that visualization. Guys, I'm telling you, if you want to speed up your manifestations, you want to speed up like getting those goals, visualize. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Whitley Jane, inspirational speaker and coach. And if you're new to the channel, this is a place where if you are committed to becoming the best version of yourself, then this is the place to be. I speak about all things when it comes to your self-discovery journey, your stepping into who you truly are, pivoting into purpose, and really just deepening your connection with spirit, with source, higher power, so that you can live an extraordinary life. So welcome to the channel. This is your first time, say hello. Today I want to actually I wanted to take my top 3 habits out of all the things. I have been doing so many different things to really helping me in my journey, helping me level up, helping me get out of my comfort zone, increasing my productivity, going from really just struggling day to day and just kind of living a mediocre life to completely transforming that and stepping into my most authentic self and being true to who I am, but also living in purpose. I get to do this. I get to show up as I'm going through my own journey. I get to show up and I get to share what I'm learning with all of you beautiful souls. And that's what's just so near and dear to my heart. My mission in this life is to take the truth, take everything that I seek and that I learn and apply to my own life and be able to share that with you. So that is my mission. My vision is to create a life that gives me, time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom, and allows me to just break free from this matrix that we live in and to live an extraordinary life. And I want to help you do that too while I do it. So if that sounds like it's resonating, then you are in the right place. So in all the years that I have been, dedicated to my personal journey, I have a lot of different go-to things and habits that I do on a regular basis. But I thought to myself, I was how can I, there's so many things and I can't wait to share all of the things with you guys, but to keep it condense and give you a few little nuggets to take away and apply to your journey today, I thought, okay, what are my top 3? And so what are the top 3 habits that I have implemented in my journey that have really helped me catapult my growth and my success? And so the top 3 things that I'm going to share with you today, you can easily apply it to your life, to your schedule, and it literally only takes a few minutes out of your day. And so the top 3 things, let's start with number 1. Number 1 is gratitude. Guys, when I learned about this, I didn't realize the power and the magnitude of expressing gratitude and appreciation for what you have. Guys, it really opens up so much. And I'm going to talk a lot about this. You'll find that I talk a lot about energy in my videos. And so one thing that I want to just kind of highlight here is, everything is energy. And so when we are, whatever energy that we're giving out is basically the energy we're going to bring back into our lives. And so a big part of your journey, right, when you are becoming the best version of yourself, you're really figuring out, what is your purpose? What are you here for? How can you get to your goals? What are the things that are going to help you be successful and also becoming the best version of yourself while you do that? And so when you ask yourself these questions, you really want to be taking into consideration the energy of how you're showing up in your day-to-day, right? And so if you're showing up with low energy, if you're showing up with negative energy, if you're just showing up with not the best, highest energy, then chances are you're probably hitting a wall, you're probably feeling a little bit stuck, your wheels are turning and you're not getting any momentum. And so one way that you can increase your vibration, your frequency, your energy, is through the expression of gratitude, right? So if you think of, how can I put this in perspective? Because And guys, like, bear with me too, because like sometimes when I get right into the zone, my mind kind of wants to go faster than my mouth. So I'm just trying to think of like how to put this into perspective for you guys when it comes to expressing gratitude and how that like has an impact on your energy. So if we think about the things that give us good feelings, right? Like our energy, if we want our energy up here, we have to be engaging in things that help elevate our energy. And one way of elevating that energy is by expressing the gratitude for what you already have. So don't get caught up in like, oh, I'm not here yet, I'm not making this amount of money yet, blah, blah, blah. Instead, give thanks, give appreciation for the things that you already currently do have, and also giving thanks to the things that are on its way to you. So like assuming and also just believing that the things that you're asking for and that you're working toward are going to come to you eventually, right? And giving gratitude for that ahead of time. And also giving gratitude for the things you already have. If you think of somebody, like picture yourself having a big box of cookies, okay? Like picture yourself having a big box of cookies, and you have these two little kids who you can give these cookies to, right? Okay, so on one hand, there's this one kid who is like, you know, you give cookies to, and they're just like, no thank you, nothing, and they just look at you like, can I have more? Like, what's this? Like, give me more. I asked for 5 cookies and you only gave me 2 cookies, right? Versus if you were to give cookies to this kid, the second kid, and they're like so grateful. They're like, thank you so much. Like, I'm so grateful, and like, thank you. Like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even asking for, 3 cookies, but you gave me 3 cookies, and like, blah, blah, blah. Like, and they just like give you so much praise and thanks for giving them. Who do you think you're gonna give more cookies to? Like, the bratty kid who's ungrateful, or the kid that's just like, thank you so much? Of course you're gonna give more to the kid who's already grateful, right? And so if you think about life, that is literally how life works. Like, you will not get anything more from the universe if you don't already have gratitude in your heart for what you currently have. So if you express gratitude on a daily basis, this is gonna open up so much energy for you to just receive so much more in your life, okay? And it also raises your vibration and you feel so much better. So habit number 1, gratitude on a daily basis. So whether that be in the morning, the evening, the afternoon, when you're going on a walk, whenever, literally take a few minutes out of your day, even if it's multiple times throughout your day, say thank you out loud for the things, for the blessings in your life, or you can write it down in a journal. Okay, habit number 2. One of the biggest things that I have been using since I was a teenager, and I didn't even know what it was. I just always use this tool, like, I don't even know what, anyways. Visualization. That's what it's called, visualization. I didn't know this was a thing back when I was younger, but it is powerful. And if you ask, well, not that you can like just go and ask any athlete or celebrity, but a lot of athletes, a lot of celebrities will talk about how when they're training, how when they're preparing for something, they've used visualization to get to where they are. And guys, this isn't a joke. Like, I have used this in my own life, and I've manifested at like rapid speed when I'm using visualization. So a few things that I think is really important to note though, is that you've got to get really clear on what it is that you're visualizing, right? The more detail that you give to your vision, the easier it is for the universe to just be like, here it is, like to serve it up to you, right? And so if you have some goals, if you have a place, a destination where you are aiming and working toward, get really clear on what that outcome looks like. Get very clear on the vision, okay? So habit number 2, you need to have a vision. And when you have that vision, you can start to spend time every single day, whether that's like 1 minute to 5 minutes a day, closing your eyes and actually visualizing how it feels and what it's like being in that outcome, being in that desired result, right? So if you want to be in a new job, let's just say a new job, okay? And one key, here's a really important thing that I want to also like give to you to take away with this, because I think that too many people leave this out, and that's why people get frustrated. They're like, oh, my manifestations are not working, my visualizations are not working. If you think about whatever it is that you're visualizing, it's always attached to an internal like emotion, right? And so like a lot of the things that we are like desiring and wanting comes from an internal feeling, right? And so here's the key. When you are visualizing and you have a vision for yourself, you really, really want to put that emotion into those visualizations. So think and imagine about like how it is that you are feeling when you have that thing. So for example, if you are, wanting to manifest your dream job, for example, picture what it's like to be in the dream job. Don't think about so much about the details of like what you're doing. I mean, you can think about all the things that you're doing and the people that you're surrounded by, but really like feeling to the emotions of how you would feel having that thing, right? And so maybe part of the desire of having that new job is feeling like appreciated, feeling valued, feeling like the work that you're doing has meaning and has purpose, right? And so start to feel and imagine what that feeling feels like of having that, right? So spend a few minutes, 1 minute to 5 minutes every single day, whether that's in the morning or in the evening or in the afternoon, whenever, and just using and practicing that visualization. Guys, I'm telling you, if you want to speed up your manifestations, you want to speed up like getting those goals, visualize. All right, and number 3, my third habit that has helped me in so many ways is really like preparation, okay? So preparation meaning like preparing ahead of time for the things that I need to do. So I'm gonna use the visualization piece because I feel like it's a really good example. So like some people will say, oh, you can visualize and manifest and like not take any action, but I don't believe in that. I think that yes, you do need to take action, but like that inspired action will come to you depending on how in tune you are with yourself, like spiritually, right? And I'm gonna talk about that in another video because there's so much like good stuff that I can dive in there to help you guys with that. So when it comes to when you're working toward manifesting your things, of course, like there's the energy side of it, but then I'm going to talk about the action side. And the action side is like when you get those inspired action steps to take, like it's really important that you do take action on them. And then there's some things like just preparing for your week, preparing for your day ahead of time, right? And so I'll give you an example of this. Part of me developing content and doing this YouTube channel requires me to take action, and it also requires me to plan ahead and be organized. Otherwise, I'm gonna fail, right? Like I know it's just not gonna work. So an example of this is like Friday afternoon after my work day, I laid out my entire schedule for the week ahead, okay? So going into Monday, I already know what's happening in my schedule from Monday to Friday, the week ahead of time, okay? Guys, this takes so much mental energy off your shoulders. Like you don't have to worry about it, it's done, okay? So you wake up and you're like, okay, I already know what my day is looking like. One other thing, I knew I was gonna shoot a video this morning, right? So instead of, wasting a bunch of time this morning trying to prepare and getting my whole setup done, I did it the night before. So last night I brought my tripod down, I set up my area, I set up my spot, I laid out my outfit that I was gonna wear. Everything was prepared beforehand. So if you do this, if you start to plan better ahead of time, whether, if you decide to do it a couple of days in advance and plan your whole week out, or if you plan out your day just one day ahead of time, guys, this is gonna save so much mental energy. It's gonna save you so much time, and you're just gonna have better results in whatever it is that you're working toward. So, okay, in a nutshell, we've got number 1, express gratitude on a daily basis. Literally, you can say thanks for 10 things and just really feel into that gratitude. And I'm gonna tell you, that's gonna level up your your vibration, and it's gonna help you. Number 2, visualize. Like if you don't have a vision for where you're going, get one, okay? And also I can talk about that in another video too. So visualization, spend a few minutes every day and make sure that you're feeling into the emotions, the feelings that you would feel when you had that thing. And number 3, get organized. Like, just get organized, prepare and get organized. And these are things that will dramatically transform your life. Implement this for 1 week, and I'm telling you guys, you will see results in your life and you're gonna feel so much better. Like, I promise you. Okay, that's it for this week's video. I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, let me know in the comments. Also, if you guys have any special video requests that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments. With that, I hope you have an amazing and blessed week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye for now.